welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, hi, my name's Lou and welcome to the Z Student. Oh my goodness, you guys, I finally passed my physics exam. Let me tell you, I failed physics 3 times. Imagine writing an exam and then you fail, and then you resit that exam, then you fail, then you resit that exam, then you fail. I started to think I'm dumb. It messed up my academic confidence. I'm not even going to lie. Here we are, by the grace of the Lord, I passed and I cleared, and I'm so happy. And so in this video, I'm just going to share with you how I cleared physics, how I passed my physics exam.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
The first point on my list is to understand what's going on in your mind, because everything starts in your mind. If you don't work on what's going on in your mind, it might just be difficult for you to excel academically, because as much as you want to focus and put energy in your academics, there's also something that's bothering your mind. I don't know what it might be for you, but please try to address it, seek help where needed, and then we can focus on what to do academically. So my next point is for you to get help, academic help. I would encourage you to get help from a tutor. Yes, you can get help from your fellow student, but then keep in mind that lecturers and tutors are the ones who understand how exams are prepared, what questions they are looking for, what concepts they're trying to bring out. Some universities do not encourage their lecturers to engage in tutoring jobs with students who go to that university. In that case, I would advise you to ask a lecturer from a different university or a tutor from a different university to help you out. Now, you need to be a bit more careful here, because that lecturer and that tutor are not at your university, so they don't really understand how questions are prepared. What you can do instead is give them your university's syllabus, give them your university's past exam papers, give them your university's tutorial sheets, just so they can see where and what your university focuses on, and then they will be of help to you. The third point that I have here is for you to do your coursework. And I mean everything. Do the labs, do the quizzes, do the tests, do the extra assignments and assessments that they give you. If they give you tutorial sheets, do the tutorial sheets, work them out, find solutions to them with your friends. If you want, you can even ask somebody who has a sample of a lab report, so that you know what to do and you're guided by that. Because at the end of the day, the labs are pretty much the same, honestly. Maybe they'll just change the number of trials that you do. When it comes to quizzes, take them seriously. You need to study for the quizzes. Yes, it's one question, but hello, this is one question that adds to your CA. So study for it, practice it, write what you can. Even your tests, go there, show up, write your tests. And if you're repeating the course, you might be thinking, I should go to the lecture room. First years should see me. Yes, it's your education. I should go for labs. First years should see me. I'll just make it in the exam. Yay! Nakupapata, that's pride. Drop your pride and go for that lab. Yes, you're in 4th year, but go for that lab and do it. You need to graduate at the end of the day. Hello? The 4th point on my list is to practice, practice, practice. Now, you ask me, Lou, I do practice. I spend hours and hours and hours calculating, but I still somehow fail in the final exam. Where am I going wrong? My question to you is, who confirms the answers that you find when you calculate and you solve and you practice? Is there anyone who confirms? Because it's one thing to just write down answers from a past paper of what you think and not have them confirmed. And it's another thing to go the extra mile and ask your tutor, is this correct? Or ask your friend who's good at that subject, is this correct? And then they're going to guide you on where you're going wrong in your calculations. So I'm going to give you 2 ways you can go about practicing correctly. And I learned these 2 things from my 2 friends, Wupe and Chilambo. Shout out to you. The first thing that I learned from Chilambo is, whenever you practice, confirm your answers. That whole two minds are better than one, yeah, it doesn't apply all the time, because sometimes those two minds are solving questions wrong. And so when you confirm, you're like, yeah, I found A too, but it's wrong. So you need to double check. So as much as you're practicing with somebody, as much as you're practicing in a group, you write down what you think is right. I'll write down what I think is right. We'll compare our answers, and then we will double check. So where do you double check? On the internet. There are websites like Chegg, Wolfram, YouTube. There's Assignment Experts. There's Math Stack Exchange, if I'm not mistaken. All these websites are resources that you can use to double check your answers. If you don't have access to the internet, then go to your tutor, go to your lecturer with your friend and ask them for help. Like, hey, we solved this. Are we on the right track? Is there anything that we can do better or we can improve on whenever we're presenting our work? You know, because at the end of the day, they're the ones who are marking you. So they're the ones who can help you with like presentation of work and all that. The second thing I learned this from Whoopi. Shout out to you, girl. She told me about exposure to questions. Exposing yourself to a different number of questions reveals different ways in which the concept can be asked. Or it reveals the different ways in which the concept can be twisted, in which other concepts can be mixed with the ones that you've just learned to form a brand new way of solving. So yes, even if you go through 10 questions, it's not enough. Even if you go through 20 questions, it's not enough. Go through a minimum of 100 questions per topic, and then move forward. And it sounds like a lot, I know, but if you are just dedicated, you really, really want to pass, you need to find a strategy, okay? Every morning you do the difficult subject question and then double check with your friend, double check with Chegg or with the internet, and you're good to go. Every single time you try and try and try. And I will mention this, it won't always be roses. Sometimes you feel like studying. Sometimes you'll be demotivated by the fact that you keep getting things wrong. At the end of the day, you need to be wrong for you to learn. You need to get something wrong for you to learn that, oh, it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like this. You know what I'm saying? So now you're wondering, okay, where do I get the questions from? Don't worry, I got you. So here are some resources that you can use for you to practice your physics. You can use the college physics book by Survey. You can use the college physics book by, I think it's Jankoli or Jankoli. I don't know, one of those names. You can also use past exam papers from your university. You can use tutorial sheets from your university. You can also type in the question and then look for the question bank where your lecturer gets those questions from and just practice more questions from that question bank. And honestly, you can even go to your lecturer and tutor and ask them for questions like, hey, I want to solve more of this. Where can I get questions? And they will advise you like, oh, use that book or check this website and check that website. Don't take that lightly. Go and check that website, go and check that book, because they probably get some of their questions from there. Lastly, and most importantly, pray. It's one thing to put in the work, but it's also important for you to pray. Don't tell yourself, oh no, I'm just going to pray and then I'm going to pass the exam. Faith without work is dead. So you need to have faith in God to help you, and you also need to put in the work so that when you have faith and when you work, it will be amazing. It will be amazing for you. So whenever you feel like you're not motivated, pray to God to give you motivation, to help you get motivated. Whenever you feel like you're losing hope and you want to give up, pray to God to strengthen you and to help you and to encourage you and to just come through for you in that moment where you just feel like you give up. Pray like, Lord, I'm about to give up. Help me not give up. Yo, it might sound small, it might sound funny, but God does come through when you ask him to. And yeah, it is what it is. At the end of the day, everything happens according to his will. So yeah, just to summarize what I said in this video, number one, seek help so that you can deal with what's going on in your mind. If you feel like you have some mental health issues, seek counsel from a therapist, from your pastor, from your parents, from your elder siblings. And yes, it's normal to feel like nobody's going to understand because they are not going through what you're going through. But trust me, speak up, because they might just be of help. And if you feel like they're not offering the help that you need, ask somebody else to help you. But at the end of the day, you need to ask for help. Don't deal with your mental issues alone. Speak up. The second thing is your academic issues. You need to get help from a tutor. And getting help doesn't mean you're dumb. No, it just means that this person is going to help you realize where you're going wrong. It just opens you up to learning a bit more quicker at your own pace, because it's a one-on-one thing. If you can't afford to get a tutor or lecturer to tutor you and help you, then get help from your fellow students who are doing well in that subject. Number 4 is practice with a friend. It's not enough to just practice with somebody, because you might both be practicing wrong things. You always need to double check and confirm your answers with the internet or with your tutor and your lecturer. As for the resources that you can use to double check whether your answers are correct or wrong, you can use Chegg, Wolfram, Assignment Expert, Math Stack Exchange. I hope I say that right. You can also use Socratic, if I'm not mistaken. And finally, pray. Prayer is very important, and don't lose hope. Don't give up. Whatever you do, just don't give up. If you feel like you've lost motivation, that's fine. Take a nap, get up, and keep moving. If you feel like crying, cry, but keep moving. Just don't give up and say, I'm done. Because at some point you will get it right. Be patient with yourself. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a big thumbs up. Share to somebody who you think might find it interesting. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, okay? We're trying to get to 20K before the end of the year. And if you have any academic questions for me, just let me know in the comment section, and I might just do a video on that. I wish you all the best in your academic journey. I wish you all the best in your physics journey, your math journey, or whatever subject is giving you a hard time. Always remember, it's not a difficult subject. You just need to apply yourself a bit more, okay? Yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.